Hey guys, it's Lindsay with the Her Best Self podcast, and I wanted to come on and share today the podcast disclaimer for my content. So, I am a certified health coach and eating disorder recovery coach. The primary purpose of this podcast is to educate, to empower women, and really to uplift, from my story and my past experience, as well as my education and my background for eating disorder recovery, as well as, disordered eating and food and body freedom. I just want to be completely transparent with you guys that I am not a licensed clinician. I cannot constitute medical advice. And I want you to listen. I want you to invite your friends. I just want you to know that this is not supposed to take place of current medical professional advice based on any podcast episode here or the guests that I have on the show. This is a podcast for private, non-commercial use. And so none of my guests are going to reflect any agency or organization that they work for with the opinions that they have on our podcast. Another thing to share is just while I love to talk about important parts of my journey through my recovery process, and of course, just to be able to continue to really impact the lives of so many women, I am not a mental health professional by any means. And so what I share is from my viewpoint and my voice out into the world. And so by no means do I provide that, health professional type advice outside of my certifications for coaching as a eating disorder recovery coach and a health coach. So I just want you guys to know, although I have decades of experience and I have actually practiced intuitive therapy and recovery throughout my recovery process, and I have worked closely with other licensed professionals, I just want to make the disclaimer here that in no way do I hold liability for anything that you take from my podcast. So with that being said, I just welcome you to the Her Best Self podcast. I truly believe in all of the principles and all of the things that I help my clients with, and then I help to support and provide as tools and resources for you to implement in your life. But just make sure that if you are struggling with an eating disorder or you have a diagnosis, that you are working with professionals as part of a care team. And I'd be happy to support and be an additional layer to that care team. But this is extremely important, especially when we're talking about any type of mental health. So wanted to get that disclaimer out there. And I just want to say, welcome. I'm so glad you're here, and let's get it started. Thanks for listening, guys. And I'll talk with you all soon. Bye for now.